Ladies and gentlemen, hello and Merry Christmas. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and I'm a little bit sick. I'm a bit poorly. I don't know, I've got some kind of virus at the moment, so if I sound a bit odder than normal, I do apologise, I can't help it. That's my Christmas present from the world, a virus of some kind, so I feel awful. But anyway, Merry Christmas, it's Christmas, we're going to feel good about that, and we're also going to feel good about the things we have to play with in Destiny 2 this week. If you're new to the game, welcome to the Tower map. I'm going to briefly go over why we're here, and why we're here is because vendors. These little icons represent various vendors, and vendors will give you bounties, challenges, and quests, and all kinds of things that will reward you upon completion with loot. And it's all about that loot and the fun times that you share with friends, but nah, it's all about the loot. Anyway, for example, if you have a look at our gunsmith here, one of our favourite vendors, complete 8 of his bounties throughout the week and you'll get some powerful loot. There you go. It's that simple. Same with Shax, who deals with the PvP side of things. And then there's Zvala over here, and there's various vendors, blah, blah, blah. If you've got, for example, clan rewards, if you make 5,000 XP's worth of XP for your character there, you get some tier 2 powerful loot. It goes on like that. Anyway, we're going to have a look at the destinations and start with the Vanguard playlist. There's some stuff to play here. These daily heroic story missions won't get you precious loot, however they will get you XP and the nostalgia of running through perhaps previous campaign missions that you've played through before. But anyway, this is where the meat starts. Vanguard strikes. Weekly complete strikes using the same subclass element as the currently active elemental burn. Complete 3 of those strikes doing those requirements and you get yourself some powerful tier 1 loot. The active elemental burn this week is Solar Singe. That'll be with us throughout the whole week. And we've got Grounded and Brawler as the modifiers for today. Then there is the Nightfall, the Ordeal, which it is the Tree of Probabilities this week. And if the weekly challenge here, Ordeals completed 5 of them, or you get a smaller amount for the higher progress on the higher level jobbies right here. If you do the high level stuff, you will have to do less, but that is a weekly challenge and that will get you some powerful tier 1 loot. If you're after those pinnacles, then complete this Ordeal Nightfall with a score above 100,000 points and you'll get your pinnacle loot there. Pinnacle loot is the same as powerful loot, but better and more powerful. That's it. Then we've got our normal Nightfalls, 3 of to choose from. We've got Lake of Shadows, Strange Terrain, and Festering Core. Now, some of these have strike-specific loot that will be awarded upon grinding the strike over and over and over again. The longer that you grind the strike, the higher the chances are that you'll get the said loot. Lake of Shadows will give you the Malicious Birthright kinetic grenade launcher, and Strange Terrain will get you the Braytech Osprey rocket launcher. Festering Core, it's either unknown or has nothing. Unfortunately, but there you go. That is the Vanguard playlist this week. Let's have a look at Gambit, as we often do. We've got the Reckoning. That is a cooperative player versus environment shenanigan with 3 tiers, all the same power level. Slightly different mechanics to all 3, and they will award you various weapons and stuff from the Season of the Drifter back in the spring. And yeah, there you go. And then there is Gambit. That has a modifier as well for the week. That's Void Singe, that's there. And then there's Grenadier, which is always there. Then we've got Gambit. Complete 3 of these games are either Gambit Normal Flavor or Gambit Deluxe. There we go, Gambit Prime. 3 of those games will get you some powerful loot as well. Nice. Then we've got Crucible, which we have Iron Banner returning in Season 9. So hopefully there's some Christmassy things to do in Iron Banner. But anyway, we've got 2 types of playlists in this Crucible screen right here. We've got the Rotator matches, and this week it is Supremacy and Showdown. So there's Rotator at the top here. Complete 4 of those games for powerful tier 1 loot. And then we have the core playlists, which are Rumble, Control, Elimination, and Survival, and Freelance Survival, and Classic Mix. So those are your core playlists right there, and the Iron Banner is part of the Rotator playlist. So it's like a triangle right here, and then a line zigzag kind of thing right there. We're just trying to see patterns in things that don't have patterns. Anyway, the Flashpoint this week happeneth to be on Titan. What is a Flashpoint, you say? Well, it's you visit the planet and you do things like public events and loot lost sectors in the methane flush. I never even saw that. I don't really want a methane flush at this point, especially after all the sprouts that are going to be being troubled on tomorrow. And but anyway, yes, Flashpoint, if you complete public events and loot lost sectors, then you'll get some activities completed here from Sloan, and you'll get yourself some powerful tier 1 loot right there. You can check your progress by looking at this progress bar. There you go. That is the Flashpoint this week. Over at the Dreaming City, the Ascendant challenge is in the Spine of Keris, which is all the way over here. For other activities over on the moon, we have Nightmare Hunts. 3 of these will get you some powerful loot, and if you complete one on Master difficulty, that will get you a piece of Pinnacle Gear. Pinnacle Gear is also awarded for completing the Pit of Heresy dungeon. That's very nice, isn't it? And then, of course, we've got some more things that award tier 1 loot if you go over to Eris Morn and the Lectern of Enchantments as well. Nightmares defeated over in the Sorrows Harbour. This is like a public event. It's 7 waves of big things that you shoot at, and then you'll be awarded with some nice loot at the end. There's some old nostalgic 7-wave escalation protocol by all means on Mars, and this week the weapon dropping from escalation protocol happens to be the shotgun apparently. So there you go. If you're farming the Icolo shotgun, this is the week that you want to do that. Okay, so we'll hop back into the tower and have a look at our favorite gunsmith, because he has some bits and pieces for those that have joined the game, or if you're interested. We've got mods, we've got bounties as well. We've got weekly bounties that award upgrade modules, and then daily bounties which award enhancement cores and mod components, and ones that award glimmer and XP and stuff like that as well. Mods material exchange, he has 2 mods on sale every day, so these reset on the daily reset. We've got linear fusion rifle targeting and minor spec. Nice, there you go, that's your gunsmith stuff. We'll hop on over to the Leviathan Raid vendor and see what stuff he's got for his inventory. Benedict, 99 and 40 pence. This week we have the normal Leviathan helmet, normal Leviathan gauntlet, Spyrostar's chest piece, Eater of Worlds boots, Prestige Leviathan class item, and the Sins of the Past rocket launcher. If we hop on over to Nessus and go and visit his brother from another mother, over at the Watcher's Grave, we have a different inventory to peruse. Werner, 99 and 40 pence. What has he got then? We've got normal Leviathan helmet, Spyrostar's gauntlets, Eater of Worlds chest piece, Prestige Leviathan, no, normal Leviathan Spyrostar's booties there, and then Prestige class item, and then inaugural address, pulse rifle. I can't English. Alrighty then, Lord Saladin has this week for our Christmas themed Iron Banner, which has, he's not even wearing any baubles or any tinsel. That's a fail. I give that a thumbs down. But anyway, there's your armor, season 9 quest line, and then you've got some bounties to pick up from him as well that award you Pinnacle Gear. So your armor will come from completing this quest, and it will have various steps that will award bits and pieces of gear throughout that whole quest line, so enjoy that. We're going to wrap up the video now by having a look at the Eververse items for the week. Now, the weekly offerings are the Graceful Spin emote. It's very nice. I would like to get this, but I'm broke. But there you go, and just keep on spinning forever. We've got the Brumal Dawn weapon ornament for Hard Light Exotic Auto Rifle. Look at all the cold steam coming off it there. And then we've got the Amnestia S2, a very nice ship. A very nice ship indeed. We've got the Confectionery Shell. It's gingerbread, don't you know? And a Snowy Entrance Transmat effect. That's ever so nice. And then we've got Fond Memories Engram bundles right there. For Bright Dust on the featured page, we have Concentrated Matter Gem. We've got a couple of boons. We've got the Dawning Tranquility Shader, which is very nice indeed. We've got the Sweet Entrance Transmat effect that goes like this. And then we have the Winterview Shell Snow Globe. There you go. And then there's Get That Bread emote. So we just peel away the pieces of this exotic engram and it turns into a loaf and floats away. There you go, isn't that nice? Then we've got the rest of the event bits and pieces. You can buy the bundles here. There is various armor. They've even got the armor sets from previous seasons of the Dawning, which is quite new. Usually this has been very exclusive to the year, and if you hadn't been able to play, then you missed out. So you can go back and get that stuff. Then we've got all the other ornaments. We've got Frostborn here for a Black Talon, for example. I won't go through them all. There is a card shuffle emote, which is actually quite snazzy. It's amazing. You can show that to the drifter. And then there's various ghosts, sparrows, ships. We've even got ships from previous seasons as well. Look at this. I love it. I think that's a great, crazy looking ship. There's also a wind chill ornament for the cold front SMG that you'd be farming from Dawning by cooking all those cookies, baking all those cookies and stuff. There's the Great Pigeon projections. We've got transmit effects galore. Then there's the seasonal ornaments and armor, for example. Lots of that all there. That's items may become unavailable for purchase after the season ends, so cue your anxiety. And then there's the archive previous stuff from previous seasons. Not everything though, but some stuff is there. And then Bright Dust, the Bright Dust section. So if you've been farming your bounties for Bright Dust, then you can pick up some of the items here. Obviously we've got Get That Bread. There's the ship right there. Brilliant Narcissus, the Polar Vortex, Polar Bear, Sparrow, the Winterview Shell, and oh, look at the Frostborn Black Talon ornament there as well. We've got bits and pieces there as well as Dawning Celebration. I need that. These are the seasonal shaders that are only going to be available for Bright Dust. And then we've got a Howling Blizzard Transmit Effect. And there it is, ladies and gents. It's not bad. How much is that then? 450 for your Bright Dust. Go on then. You've twisted my arm. Anyway, ladies and gents, that wraps up our weekly reset video. I hope you have a fantastic week in Destiny 2. And even more so, on behalf of everybody at the Planet Destiny team, we would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and an absolutely wonderful New Year. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke us a turkey. We'll be having stuffing this Christmas.